My name's Rachel Siegel, and my fiance just left me at the altar. It's so beautiful.
Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we'll analyze the story of a woman who was stood up on her wedding day. We'll take a look at her so-called healing journey and how she seems to miss the fact that she didn't get married more than the man she lost. Is she really trying to heal, or is she just mourning her big day gone to waste? Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're aiming to hit 150,000 subscribers before March, and with your support, we can make it happen. Don't forget to leave us your comments and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. All right, let's get started.
But I'm not anymore. It took me 2 days. The first day, on October 5th, with my friends, and everything has just so much significance to me, but this was my dream ring. It was an heirloom diamond passed down from a grandparent. I took it off this hand and put it on this finger and put this ring here because it's like a phantom feeling, right? So that's how the first day went. And then the second day, I just still felt like I needed a little bit of that security and my identity. I couldn't have everything taken away from me so quick and fast. I needed time. But that second day, by the end of the night, I was able to take it off, and I gave it to my brother to have some space for a while I decide what happens next with it. And I am not an amputee, but I feel like it's similar to that feeling where they say, like, even though it's gone, it still feels like it's there. Like I never took it off, so I have an indentation where it was. And I find myself constantly trying to play with it out of habit. And I know I'll feel okay again one day. But for a time, it was my favorite thing I ever owned. It was the most beautiful thing I ever saw in my life. It was my dream to have that ring from that person. And I feel very empty and lost because it's so much more than a piece of jewelry. I don't know if anyone can understand or relate to that. But that was another step.
Oh, hell no!
Here we can observe 2 points of view. For women, a wedding is a dream come true. From a young age, many fantasize about getting married, putting on the ring, and celebrating the big day. It's a special and meaningful symbol. For men, however, it's different. While the wedding and the ring might be important to the woman, for them, marriage involves financial and emotional risks. Many men end up covering the expenses, and they also know that by
I wanna hold the hand inside you. I wanna take the breath that you. I look at you and I see nothing. You live your life, you go in shadow. You'll come apart and you'll go black. on the night into your darkness. Color your eyes with what's not there. Fade down to you. Strange you never meet. Fade down to you. I think it's fate you know.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
One day at a time. And one day that home will be yours again. I left a 19 years relationship, childhood sweethearts. Over 4 years now. I still grieve for some of the small things. But I'll never grieve for him again. You got this, girl. I can't wait to see where you are in a year. Much love, light, and healing to you. The notes and photographs are the worst part. I waited almost 4 months after my fiancé left to purge everything. Did he ever even give an explanation? Give you any closure that you so deserve? Been praying for your peace. You got this, girl. I went through a divorce I did not want after 21 years of marriage. It broke me. Divorce after that long is like a death, but the person is not dead. I was living with my BF, and a month before the wedding, he changed his mind, getting rid of my dress and anything wedding related, having to explain to my family, lost money, moving out.
Going home today was harder than I thought I could have. It's harder than I thought it was going to be. We've shared this home for a lot of years, and being detached from it for a few weeks, you forget how much you and your partner are embedded in every single thing and in every single piece of your home. This feels like a mountain to climb, to reorganize a space that has been a certain way for years. I feel so overwhelmed with how to handle this and what to do. If anyone has any tips or tricks on how to get through this, if they've been through something similar, I want to stay in this home. I love this home. I would love your suggestions if there's something like a home edit type of business or service here in LA. I would love to have someone come in and help me reorganize this space and maybe make it feel like my home again. I feel like I've shared so much with you all, and it would be important to share this piece with you all as well. I needed to rip this Band-Aid off and come home and change my clothes and get started on my new life. This is terribly hard. This is terribly painful. I don't know when it's going to get easier, but I'm so grateful that you all are here. And thank you for your support and your kind words and your encouragement through this. I don't know how I could do this on my own. And another thing, it's like, I don't even know how to change the photos on our Alexa and like get all of the photos of him and I off of there, because like I don't know how to do that. And like our lives are just so intertwined. We were together for almost a decade. I'm sitting here in this space looking around, and it's just so overwhelming because there's so much. There's just so much. Like I just want to burn it down and start over. Like, I know that's dramatic. It just feels unbelievably overwhelming the task in front of me. And it's hard and it hurts and it makes me angry because this wasn't my choice and I didn't want this and I didn't want to have to deal with this. I wanted to be married to the person I loved and continue to grow our lives together.
As we all know, marriage is a contract that primarily benefits women. When she doesn't explain what really happened, it's likely that the man told her he didn't want to get married. But many women insist and push until the man, trying to avoid conflict or being alone, ends up agreeing. A rational man takes marriage very seriously. Signing that contract means being trapped with no easy way out. She can divorce you, keep the house, take part of your retirement, and ruin you financially. Plus, if she gets sick or can't work, you'll be the one responsible. That's why, for men, marriage isn't a light decision, because the benefits are minimal compared to the risks. As she herself said, they were already living together in a common law relationship. Why not just continue like that? What changes after marriage? In reality, nothing. The only difference is that she gains long-term financial security, while the man keeps living the same way he did before, only now with a legal commitment that puts him at a disadvantage.
All right, I have a question. So, I created a lot of wedding content prior to not getting married, and I have a lot saved in my draft, and I just had, there's just a lot going on, and I never posted it. And all of this is very different now. All of it's very weird and uncomfortable and alien. Should I still post it? Because there's a piece of me that feels like I still want to remember this process and that I did have the opportunity to try on a lot of beautiful gowns and things like that. And there's a piece of me that still does like want to remember it. I don't know. Is that like the craziest thing? Or like, would anyone want to see what that experience was like, even if you are getting married? Like, do I still do any wedding content even though I didn't have a wedding and my life feels like a disaster? Is it gonna like help the healing process, or is this gonna be psychotic? I was reflecting on that video that I took and I wanted to kind of talk myself through a little bit more what my intention behind posting pre October 5th content would be. And where I feel I'd stand with it is that I had so many beautiful moments prior to October. And I would love to time capsule these moments because where it stands right now, how I feel inside my body is that I'll never be married again. I will never go through this process again. I will never experience the wedding gown try on, the bridal showers, the
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I think until you have a conversation with him and an explanation, it will be difficult to move on. He owes you that much. Not now. Too many strangers are ticked off that someone hurt you. It's too fresh for us. If you feel as though it would heal you and not hurt, you then do it. This is your journey. We're just along for the ride. This breaks my heart for you. I hate he took that away from you. You deserve to be loved and to be able to have a wedding to celebrate a love that will be coming to you when you are ready and least.
the details of the reception and the things that were going to make it special for my former partner and I, and all of those moments that we were planning our joint bachelor and bachelorette party, and all of those small details. I would love to, I don't think it's healthy to try and erase those memories or forget them. I think it's important to honor them. My partner and I worked for over 15 months on this special occasion and day, and we spent so much time and effort. I spent so much time and effort trying to curate a really special experience for our families. And I kind of feel like I don't want that work to feel like it went to waste. And also, a lot of other people are going to get married. And now that I have some of y'all here with me, maybe showing you more of the gowns I tried on and the places I went and talking about the people that helped me would help someone else. And I think it's important that I really honor and stay gracious and give thank yous to all of the vendors that really helped make those moments really special for us. And although we didn't get to celebrate the way we wanted, the vendors put in a lot of hard work and effort, and their work should be memorialized too. So I just wanted to expand on those thoughts that I was having when I was making that video.
Don't you get the feeling that she misses the wedding more than the man she was going to marry? Many women seem to want the event, the ring, the dress, but not the man. In everything she says, there's no regret about losing him, nor does she mention any special qualities or meaningful moments they shared together. She only talks about the wedding, the bachelorette party, the dresses, and how he took away her moment. But what moment? If all she wanted was a party, she could just pay for it and hire a stand-in. This man clearly decided to leave because he didn't want to sign the marriage contract. He knew what was coming and probably understood where the relationship was heading. It's easy to post online saying, "I'm the victim," but no one knows if that man dodged a bullet. 8 years together, and the only thing she seems to regret is not achieving her dream wedding, not losing the love of her life. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, here are some questions for you. Why do you think this man left her at the altar? Have you ever regretted getting married? If so, why? We've come to the end of the video, but we're leaving you with two very interesting divorce stories. Don't forget to turn on notifications since we post daily videos. See you in the next video on the wall.